I believe we had a bad play. I think we had a mistake, a blown assignment there of some kind, because he looked a little confused and didn't really have anybody to hand it to. I think that the right halfback went the wrong direction on the play, and that sometimes will end up in a fumble.
Well, very fortunate for LaCenter that the whistle had blown. 2nd down and 10, ball on the 35-yard line. Mahnomen Indians trying to drive on LaCenter, and this is the give now to Charlie Stock, and no go. Jeff Christian combining with number 86, Dave Wood, a sophomore, and they come up with a big defensive play, and that'll make it 3rd down and 12. And there you see LaCenter. They've shut out their last 6 opponents. No doubt about it. They have a very, very tough defense. They don't give up a lot of touchdowns, and as we've seen here, Cal, they gave up some yardage, but now suddenly they've tightened up.
Yes, they really do. The one danger of playing. Go ahead, Bob.
This is Muckenhern. He drops back. He's going to throw the football. He's in trouble, and he's sacked. Number 71, Jeff Christian, 5'11", 180 pounds. Senior, combined with number 50, Dave Pudwell, 5'9", 155 pounds. Senior, and what a big defensive play.
This is everybody coming on the pass. Linebackers, guards, they're shooting all of the 8 front gaps, and did a good job of pressuring Muckenhern and sacking him.
So coming in to punt for Mahnomen, number 73, Tom Peterick. And now a whistle blows, and I didn't see the flag possibly for delay of game. It appears that's what the call will be. Oh, offside. Joe Gurmscheid apparently was offside, number 60, but this will not be enough to give Mahnomen a 1st down.
Foul. Defense. 4th down.
Dead ball foul, so it'll still be 4th down, and they will still have to punt. Peterick will be punting. And back deep, Vollmer should be back there. Vollmer along with Todd Anderson, and Todd Anderson calls for the fair catch. And LaCenter will have 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line. There's a timeout with the score. Mahnomen nothing, LaCenter nothing. Back at the Metrodome, Bob Bruce with Cal Stahl, the Class B championship game, the first of 5 games for you here on KSTP as we begin a new tradition here in Minnesota. Prep Bowl 1 in the Metrodome. A 27-yard punt by Peterick gives LaCenter the ball on their own 10-yard line, and that's where they will take control. Todd Anderson, number 11 at quarterback, and it should be Vollmer, number 42 in the backfield, along with Chuck Squires. Here's the give to Vollmer, and he is tackled immediately up front by Bruce Lavoie, 6'2", 215-pound senior.
Interesting. Both teams play very much the same kind of defense, Bob.
And here's the backs and receivers. Todd Anderson, of course, at quarterback. Vollmer, Squires, Traxler, Lloyd, and Palmquist. LaCenter comes up to the line. 2nd down and 10 with the ball on the 10-yard line. A little over 4 minutes to play here in the 1st quarter with no score. Vollmer is back deep, the lone setback. He gets the give right up the middle on the draw, and he's got some running room up to the 20-yard line. He's going to be just shy of a 1st down. Just shy of the 1st down. And here's the offensive line of LaCenter. Steve Reibel, Jeff Gilster, Steve Dwyer, Joe Gurmscheid, and Jeff Christian. And something about this offensive line, Cal, is they use huge splits in that line because they're so small, trying to spread that defense out. 31, ball on the 19-yard line. This is the give now up the middle, and it appears that they do have enough for the 1st down. Chuck Squires, 5'8", 160 pounds. As you said earlier, Cal, this is a small football team, but they really know how to get the job done.
I think Wildcats is a good name for them because they really stretch.
Here's the defensive line for the Mahnomen Indians. Paul Damier, Bruce Lavoie, Tim Roy, Burl Berlanger, and Mike Andring. The linebackers in secondary, Doug Liebel, Peterick, Stock, Sleddy, Brueggemann, and Muckenhern. And if you notice that there are a lot of names that play both offense and defense, you're right. Here's the give on 1st and 10. It goes nowhere. Chuck Squires is sacked behind the line of scrimmage. In high school football, unlike college football, Cal, we have a lot of players that go both ways.
Yes, I think both teams play 6 or 7 youngsters both ways. You'll find your quarterbacks are your best athletes are generally playing safety. I think you'll see that pretty much all day. It's interesting you talked about the big splits. We'll talk about it in a second. Let's get this play back.
Second down and 11. Ball on the 21-yard line. Todd Anderson at quarterback. He's got Vollmer and Squires back deep in the give up front to Vollmer. Vollmer's up to around the 24-yard line before he's brought down by Doug Liebel, 5'9", 180-pound senior. There's Vollmer, number 42, 867 yards on the year and 8 touchdowns.
The big splits, what they're trying to do is Jerry's done a good job of moving the splits out and spreading that defense.
The center, third down and 7, ball on the 25. They go to the air, and it's just overthrown. The intended receiver, Tim Palmquist, just couldn't quite get under it. Bruce Lavoie putting some pressure on the quarterback. Now let's talk about those splits.
Well, I've been trying to talk about it for about 5 minutes. The big line of Mahnomen, they just do a good job of splitting them out and getting them some running room for their smaller people.
Ken Muckenhern back deep to receive the punt. Palmquist kicks the ball kind of low, a good one to return, and this is Muckenhern. He's not going to get very far as there's excellent coverage on that punt. Number 61, Jeff Gilster with the tackle. We have no score. There's a timeout with the score Mahnomen nothing, Lecenter nothing. Back live at the Metrodome, a 33-yard punt by Tim Palmquist and a 4-yard return by Ken Muckenhern. And that return brings it up to the 46-yard line where it will be 1st and 10 for the Mahnomen Indians. There you see on the far side of the field, Ken Bauman at Mahnomen, 121 wins, 17 losses, and 2 ties in his 14th year. This is Muckenhern. Give off tackle goes nowhere.
That's the dead tee again with the handoff to the second back through, isolating with that front back.
That was Steve Sleddy carrying the football. 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining here in the first quarter.
We needed a little more blocking on the backside. The backside guard came through and made the tackle. There was a good hole at the line of scrimmage on play side.
Boy, I'll tell you, this Mahnomen line is so much bigger than Lecenter, but those small guys are really hanging in there.
Quick.
Muckenhern, number 15, full house backfield now. The give is off to number 35. That's Steve Sleddy once again. Sleddy gets about 2 or 3 yards before he's brought down by Joe Germscheid.
It's interesting, Bob, if you'll watch carefully, on the ball, on the tackle, there's always 3 or 4 white jerseys. It's pretty hard to isolate one person and give them credit for the tackle because they really do swarm. As you can see on this picture, if you watch the white jerseys pursue and getting to the ball, it's interesting. And it's just gang tacking. There's 5 of them there.
Well, half the team on the football. Pursuit, so important. 45 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Third down and 8 at the 48. This is Muckenhern, and he's pulled down in the backfield. Number 50, Dave Hudwell. Boy, that Lecenter defense is really inspired.
That's just coming off the backside again. Somebody didn't check back on him. It's interesting when the center catches the quarterback from behind or the guard. It tells you something about the quickness of this team. Watch him come off the backside, number 50. Excellent play. Once again, good play front side, but somebody didn't block.
Very quick, very quick. Tom Peterick comes in. There you see his average on the year, 30.2. High snap, he gets it away. It's kind of high, not very long. Bounces it around the 35-yard line up high, and that'll be down at about the 33 is where they will mark it, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Lecenter there. Well, that's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Mahnomen nothing, Lecenter nothing. Well, we're underway here in Prep Bowl 1. We've already played 1 quarter of football in the Class B championship game between Mahnomen and Lecenter. Bob Bruce along with Cal Stahl, and it's Vollmer and Squires in the backfield for Lecenter. Todd Anderson at quarterback, 1st and 10 at the 35. Here's the pitch out to Vollmer. He's got some running room, turns the corner, is up past the 40-yard line before he's knocked out of bounds at the 46 on the far side of the field by Tom Peterick and Doug Brueggemann.
Interesting little quick flip. Put all their strength to the open field side. flipped it out and got good running room, Bob.
The center comes out of the huddle to the near side. They send wide Howard Norris, number 33, but the keeper up the middle. Anderson breaking through running room into Mahnomen territory, down to the 49-yard line. Todd Anderson, Steve Sleddy, number 35 for Mahnomen, on the tackle.
I think they caught him sleeping a little bit with the quick snap. Watch it here. Quick snap. Good job of laning away the hole and giving the quarterback room to run. And, of course, he's an excellent athlete. Did an awfully good job of running once he got into the secondary.
And the splits in there, again, 3 or 4 foot splits between the offensive linemen, gives those small offensive linemen a chance to get the angle on the larger defensive line of Mahnomen, and it's effective at this point. Pitch out again to Balmer. Oh, makes a nice move there, turns it upfield inside the 45-yard line, and Doug Brueggemann on the tackle, but a nifty move there, Cal, to avoid that one Mahnomen player who was in the backfield.
Yes, that's the quick flip again. That's the same play they ran the other way so effectively 2 plays ago, and that's a nice move inside, but that's an excellent blocking job by the onside back who turned that corner out. And they're scratching for the yardage. You can see why they're here.
2nd down and 6. The ball on the 44-yard line. 11:02 remaining here in the 2nd quarter. This is Anderson to give up the middle to Squires. Squires gets a couple of yards. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and short yardage situation. Bruce Lavoie on the tackle along with Tim Roy.
Interesting play. Spread them all over and then just hand it to the one back on a one-back set. He does a lot of things very well.
We talked about the defense of Le Center. Well, the Mahnomen defense, they've had 6 shutouts also this year, so they're a pretty fine defensive ball club also. Now here we go with the shotgun formation, 2 wide outs, and this is Anderson dropping back, looking. He's got a man open. It's complete. That's Palmquist. Complete to Palmquist, down inside the 35-yard line. Charlie Stock on the tackle, but not soon enough. That's a 1st down for Le Center in a new formation.
I think watching him work yesterday, I think Anderson's got as good an arm as there is in the tournament this year, and he shows it there. He hums the ball out there pretty well. Good job.